Good morning. I'm back out again, dead baiting for pike. I'm at Burton Constable, sorry, nearly said Bishop Burton. I'm fishing down near the bridge. I'm about 3 pegs away from it. It's still early. It is just gone 7:30, just starting to get light. I've got the main gear out. I've just got to make up the rods, and then I'll show you the baits and the setup. Right, won't be long. First rod, I am going to put a smelt on, and right, let's get this on. Hopefully you can see this because it's still quite dark. And because it's a small bait, I'm also using a small hook. I've only got a size 2 on that one. I've got 15-pound trace, and this will be going just out. There's a ledge about 2 rod lengths, if that. I'm not putting this one out very far, sort of there, and that one is just going to drift around on bottom there. Hopefully you can see that. It's just literally under the tree, probably about a rod length and a half out, 2 rod lengths tops. Harry's on the lures again. He's on the light lures. He's trying some jig flies. I got some off Temu. I know everyone will be sort of slapping their heads thinking, oh my god, but they were okay. I got a pack of 5 and they were 15 quid. So for the light stuff, it might be a bit of good fun. Right, and this one, if I can find my scissors. I've got bloody 3 pairs in here. Come on, where are they? There we go. These, I do believe, are anchovies. They're very, very soft bait, but I'm not fishing it out very far. So if I can get them to stay on, the thing I like about them is they're very oily. I've just got to be aware that there's a branch. Oh, am I on it now? Oh, what's saying? Really? Oh, right, I've got to be careful. There's something stuck down there, and no doubt if I get a fish on, they're going to go straight for it. Oh, right. And with this one being slightly bigger bait, I'm using a size 1/0 hook. You see this, it's going through the bottom of its mouth. It's frozen obviously, and then coming out through the top of its head. I always mount these head first, because you can mount them in the tail, I suppose, but it just gives you something. I'm going to go a little bit further out with this one if I can. Lovely. And these are fished just off bottom with the intentions of letting it drift around. I mean, there's no wind at the moment, but there is a slight tow because all the groundwater from up there has washed in, muckied it up a little bit. Right, hopefully you can see that one. It's in the white water there. And hopefully we have a fish or two today. I've brought some other baits with me. I've got some, it's a mixture of roach and some dyed sprats. Got the gudgeon as usual. I ain't caught on it yet. I thought it would have been a killer bait. I've got some dyed smelt. I don't think it'll make a difference with this colour water. And some little skimmer bream. I really don't think the dyed baits will make any difference. It's the oils and that, what they'll smell in the blood. I didn't bring any blueies with me. I forgot. With it being coloured, because blueies have a lot of blood in them. But hey-oh. Right. Oh, it's just coming up to 8 o'clock. And the temperature this morning, I thought it was going to be a bit warmer, to be honest. On the weather forecast it said 7-8 degrees and it's only 4, but it's dry. That's the main thing. Not forecast any rain until 12 o'clock, so hopefully I'll get a good 3 or 4 hours in before I'm rained off. Right guys, it's time for a coffee. Anything happens, as usual, I will record. Right, I think it's time for a recast. So let's do this one first, and when it's in I will also show you the setup. It's very basic float rig. Right, starting with, hang on, it's just a bit more line. I'll show you. Start with a 6-turn stop knot. Go into a bead. Go into a 30-gram float. Highly visible. A 18-gram bullet weight. Go into another bead protecting the knot, a quick change swivel, and 15-pound trace onto a size 2 hook. Nice and simple. It's the same setup on both. Couldn't be simpler, and like I said, it's, oh, I am fishing, what's that, 2.5 foot deep. It's just hovering about 6 inches off bottom. Let's have a recast. It's just gone 8:30. I'm going to be recasting every half an hour or so. Lovely jubbly. Just get that one back under the tree. This one's coming nice and clean. I don't know if something's had a look at this. It looks like it's got a bite mark on its back. I didn't see any movement on the float. This one again is about 2.5 foot deep. And remember guys, if you're liking the videos, hit that like button, leave a comment, love to see the comments, and subscribe. And please check to see that you're still subscribed, because YouTube is still doing that stupid thing where it's just unsubscribing people. I don't know what they're playing at. They said they fixed it and it's still doing the same. One day I'll have 1045 and then I look again and it's 1042. Or if people are unsubscribing, just leave a comment and sort of say, well, it's not really what I'm after, and just unsubscribe. Because you spend all your hard work and time trying to build up a channel, and then when you look in it, it starts going down. You're thinking, well, what have I done wrong? But anyway, positive thoughts, that's what I say. Good morning guys, back out again on Burton Constable. Going to be dead baiting again for pike. I'm using 2 rods. Harry's over there on the lures, he's just by where that reed bed is. I've managed to squeeze in to this reed bed here, but I've got to be so careful because just down here there's water. I don't know if you can see that. Well, under my feet there's water, but I'm sat on it and I haven't disappeared yet, so I'm gonna chance it. I might move my chair just a little bit that way, and I'm trying out a new camera again. This time it's the DJI Nano. Absolute lovely. You press these 2 buttons here and it comes off, and oh, I'll show you. It sits on there and it's all controlled from this box here. There you go, look. And what you're seeing on that screen is let's just put that there, so that's a bit better. Yeah, that seems alright. So I'll be using that as well as this. There is a bit of lag, but I think that's just on the viewing. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I thought I'd give this a bash. And right, I'll get the rods out, get it set up. How's that look on there? It's so light, it's unbelievable. Because if I have this camera in my hand, on my hat, it just tips forward. Because it's so heavy. Right, I'll get all the gear out. I'm going to move my chair over a little bit, I think, just to be safe. Got the rods done. The depth I'm fishing is that, if you can see that. And that is literally just off the bottom. Right. And that's about 3 rod lengths out. I don't know. I'm on the bottom lake as well, I forgot to say. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but you've got to be in it to win it. I will put a smelt on this one. I'm just hoping a couple of jacks or something, just to keep me busy. It's on a size 6 circle hook today, because it really was my traces for the perch, but because I'm using small baits and I'm probably going to get little jacks, I should get away with that. It's always the same put a small bait on, and then you catch a bloody big fish. Right, I'm not going far. There are a few branches and that, right, that's on bottom, but there, and the wind's blowing straight at me as well. I've got to be careful because down here, down there where my foot is water, but it will support me. I stood on the bridge to have a look, see what the colour was like, and there were 6 cormorants, which I suppose in a way shows that there is a good head of silvers. Do I try an anchovy or gudgeon? What are them? No, it's them goldfish. Oh, that, I don't know if I'm snagged on that branch now. There's a branch, it's moved, but I don't know if I've caught it. Have I got any bigger roach? They're all small, aren't they? Oh, I suppose I could put that one on, bang that on. I'll put my baits down there, and then this one I'm going to be fishing just the other side, and this one is a size 1 circle hook. Got a small roach on. Right, I'm just going to check the depth to make sure it's, because I know what depth I need. Right, I need to be a little bit shallower than that. It's just gone 8:30. Right. Oh, that needs to be there. I've set it so it's between the 3rd and 4th ring, so I know exactly what depth I'm at. I've had to cast around and it's very shallow, but I found a clear spot in the weed. Oh, not there. Oh, I just don't want to get that branch. Oh, got away with it. Fishing in the wind, what a joy. Right there, I'm right on the edge of the weed bed there. So hopefully I don't know if you can see them over there. Let's see if I can start this thing. Cormorants flying around. They need to take all the dead trees down. On the island down there, there's a dead tree right on the end of the island. Dead branches everywhere. They need to cut them off, because all the cormorants are just sitting in it. Any one time there's 5 or 6. Look at them. Oh. I thought I would try the bottom lake today, because I had a quick look at the top lake and it's still heavily coloured. And it's quite obviously, with all the rain, it's a bit higher. You can hear the water coming over under the bridge. There's like a small, I don't know, call it like a small weir there. So I thought I'd look at this side it has some colour, but it's clearer. I do like fishing this one, the bottom lake. It's a bit quieter. It's shallow, very shallow where I am. I'm literally 2 foot deep. I'm just off bottom, so I'm casting out and the wind's blowing it back in towards me, so I'll just have to be careful if I do get a take to make sure I get the slack line tightened up quick. There is still quite a bit of weed, but it's not horrendous, because a couple of years ago you couldn't even fish here. It was, you could walk across the weed literally. It was that thick. Bloody things, I hate them. Cormorants. Right, I think it's time for a coffee. I'll have a recast about 9 o'clock. We got here a little bit later this morning. Left home at 8. It's sort of 25-minute bike ride for us, so it's not too bad. Give Harry a bit of a lie-in. He was working Saturday night again. He didn't get in until nearly 4 o'clock. So I could have come yesterday by myself, but I wanted Harry to come, so we came today instead. On a Sunday. Probably fish till about 12. Or if it's completely dead and not getting anything, I don't know, a few hours. But we'll see. Right, time for a coffee. Nothing happening yet. There's a couple of young lads lure fishing further down there. Harry's gone on to the top pond. He hasn't had nothing yet either. But hey ho. Oh, right, 10 o'clock. Another recast. Oh. Check it's clear. Oh, let the bail arm off it. Am I on weed? Yes. Tiny bit of weed on the hook point. Oh, I just got to be so careful because, like I said, my feet are in water there. So you can see where it's starting to sink. Oh, I think it'll be time for another coffee in a minute. Nothing yet, no follows or anything. Depending on how bad the weather is next weekend, I might get up to Burton. I've been saying for a bit, but Harry is like, because it's a long bike ride. Hour each way. It's about 13 miles each way. But with this weather being like it is, it might fish well, because we fished it early last year, as soon as October, and it was quite warm. It was 12, 13, 14 degrees, and we had loads and loads of takes. No big fish. I think the biggest probably 4 or 5 pounds, but it kept us going. So I might get up on Bursal B, give that a bash, and then also take the perch rod and try some worm or something for the perch, and maybe try a livey. I don't know.